boys, today I'm going to be telling you about 75 things that you missed in the Strongest Battlegrounds. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but this game has like a billion things, and so many of them go unnoticed. So today I'm going to shed some light on them and start off with the first thing on our list, which is that if we go over to the beach and we check around this corner right here, as you can see, there's a big old crab. And guys, when we got update leaks about this update coming to the game, this is the crab that was in the update leaks. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second item on our list, which is that you can't swim. Let me show you. So if I hide the map, you can see the water here. And if I go above the water and fall in, as you can see, this is not swimming. Bro is literally running. That is not how you swim. No wonder he's sinking. And there's no way to go up. So yeah, not really a cool detail or anything, but just kind of a funny glitch. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list. This is the third thing that most people miss in the Strongest Battlegrounds. And to show it to you, we got to go to the traditional duel. Traditional duel. No, just the duels queue. Oh my gosh. You'll understand why I said traditional duel in a second though. Because if I stand here and I do the traditional duel emote and then somebody emotes with me, as you can see, it literally sends them to the other side and they can just walk around. All right, this man right here. Come on, he's gonna do it with me. Yep, there we go. And now they're permanently stuck over there. So while this might not be the traditional duel lobby, if you use traditional duel while in the duels lobby, it sends people to places that they've never been before and also prevents them from coming back. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list, which has to do with martial artists. Watch this, guys. If I do one M1 and then wait a few seconds and then do whirlwind drop, as you can see, I'm gonna go into the air. But watch what happens if I do one M1 and then instantly do whirlwind drop. So here we go. M1 into whirl. Oh, no, I timed it wrong. Hang on. Take two. Hang on, guys. So if I M1 and then instantly, okay, what the Sigma? Take three, question mark? M1. Okay, yeah, no, so it's not working. Oh, wait, guys, I forgot. It only works with the third M1. Okay, so if I do 1, 2, 3, and then do the whirlwind drop, as you can see, I don't go flying into the air. Does it work with the second M1 too? No, it doesn't. Okay, for whatever reason, it's just the third M1 that this works with. And you guys definitely want me to kill the dummy right now, don't you? He's only got 3% health. But guess what? I'm not gonna do it. Haha, I respawn the dummy. If we get 500 comments from people saying to kill the dummy on this video, I'll come back and kill the dummy, all right? It's gotta be a community effort. Anyways, let's move on to the fifth item on our list, which is really, really interesting, okay? So on Tatsumaki, oh, hang on. Let me just fall on my face real quick and show you. So with Tatsumaki, apparently some of her myths are not myths. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm actually going crazy. I've been filming myth videos so much recently that the word myth just randomly pops into my videos. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, as I was saying, certain moves for Tatsumaki, like Stone Coffin, are actually from her sister. And okay, I just gotta be real here for a second. I do not watch the anime, but if I'm understanding this correctly, her sister's name is Fubuki? Let me know in the comments if I'm right. So yeah, apparently certain moves like Stone Coffin come from her. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the next item on our list, which is that there's a secret sound in 2020 dropkick. Let me show you. So guys, right here, this is footage of KJ's 2020 dropkick. And yeah, as you can see right here, very cool move. But if we go right here, you can listen very carefully. And right after this move right here hits, you'll hear the word counter. Listen carefully. Did you hear it? The little thing that says counter. At least the community has like mutually decided that that's what that's saying. I don't know. That's just what people told me. But yeah, guys, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on this list. Golly, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's my Santa hat. I'm not thinking straight. All right, for your sanity and mine, I'm gonna speed up these next few. The seventh item on our list says that you can use gears in build mode. Yeah, look at this. So if I place a part and then I do gear spawner, as you can see right here, it just gives me random Roblox gears. Look at these. These are crazy. I don't even know what this is, bro. What's happening to me? I don't know what's going on here at all. Anyways, let me just refresh the server and then go ahead and move on to the eighth item on our list, which is that Genos has the farthest M1 reach in the entire game. Check it out. I can literally be like all the way over here, and then as soon as I do my fourth M1, it has an insane amount of reach. For whatever reason, so many people that I fight and so many people in the community just don't even seem to realize that the fire actually has a hitbox. So yeah, there you go. If you're one of those people, it does definitely have a hitbox. Anyways, let's move on to the next item, number 9, which says that you can gift game passes. And yeah, guys, I mean, a lot of people don't even seem to know that this exists. So everybody comment your usernames down below and I'll give someone a random emote. And guys, let's move on to number 10, which is that Yielding Arts actually has a second game. In case you guys don't know, Yielding Arts owns the Strongest Battlegrounds, and let me just show you their game real quick. So as you can see right here, it's called Super Bloxers, and yeah, if I just hit play real quick, as you can see, it's this whole like 2D fighting game. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. All right, guys, and number 11 says that you're not subscribed to my channel. Oh, check down below. Are you subscribed? If you aren't, do please consider subscribing because I am literally so close to 500,000 subscribers and we're trying to hit it before 2025. Anyways, guys, the rest of this video is just gonna be a compilation of all my other videos that showcase things that you've missed in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So yeah, guys, enjoy 75 things that you missed in the Strongest Battlegrounds. Starting off with the first thing on our list, which I know that I just said I would be talking about the game, but this one doesn't actually have to do with the game, rather the owner of the game. Santino, aka Flowers. We know him by many names, and that's because this man has changed his name on Roblox like 400 times. Like, I'm not even kidding. Let me show you guys. All right, so here I am on the owner's profile. As you can see, I have a sad pending friend request. Tell the owner to add me on Roblox, guys. But yeah, as you can see right here, there's a couple usernames right here, right? And if we actually mouse over this icon right here, you can see that there is like an absurd amount of usernames. Like, they go off the screen. Now, I'm just gonna copy all these usernames into a document real quick and show you guys just how insane this is. All right, guys, so here we go. As you can see, these are all of the owner's usernames, and this list goes on for a long time. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind the fact that this list right here, every single one of these username changes costs 1,000 Robux. This means that the owner has spent thousands of dollars on purchasing new usernames, and this is just insane. But I guess at a certain point, whenever you're just so rich from making the Strongest Battlegrounds, I guess you can afford to do stuff like that. Like, honestly, that's just a flex to have that many different usernames. My personal favorite, Laptop Charger 520. I honestly think he should have stuck with that name. But anyways, guys, enough about that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list, which is that you can find the death counter cutscene outside the map. And you might be like, Sebra, what do you mean by that? Well, let me just show you, okay? So to do this, I'm gonna go into free cam and I'm gonna increase my free cam speed. Yeah, I bet you didn't know you could do that. You can increase your free cam speed. Anyways, I'm just gonna go this way. And yeah, as you can see, I'm leaving the map behind. Goodbye, map. And if I fly in this direction for long enough, then we'll start to see something. I'll let you guys know whenever we're there.
One eternity later.
All right, and bada bing, bada boom, just like that, we are outside of the map. And as you can see right here, there is this box. There's some particles coming out of it. And oh, what's this? Some type of model or something? Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what's on the inside of this box. Yeah, that's right, guys. As you can see right here, this is actually where your camera gets teleported whenever you get death countered. I know, pretty crazy, right? We can't really like line up the camera because the fist actually moves more towards your camera, like when you get death countered and stuff, but still, it's pretty cool to kind of see what's going on here. So yeah, every time that you get death countered, this is where it all happens. So yeah, guys, super cool discovery. Honestly, I have no clue who found this, but they must have been so hyped when they found this, bro. Anyways, guys, another thing is actually just right next to this box. If you come over here, do you guys recognize it? Hang on. I'll take a step back here. Do you guys recognize it? Do you see what this is? Maybe I zoom in a little bit. Do you notice what it is now? If you still don't know what this is, you're just crazy, because guys, this is the atomic slash cutscene. Yeah, I bet you recognize it now, huh? Look at it now. And guys, if we actually look around here, right, you see all of these are just like normal orbs, but this one right here, this is the atom that actually gets cut apart. And it looks so cool, dude. I mean, this is just such a cool place to explore. And yeah, guys, that katana blade that cuts through, well, it's actually like ginormous. It's this big, dude. To put this in perspective, this is just about the size of the entire Strongest Battlegrounds map. So yeah, guys, pretty insane. This is where you get teleported whenever the atomic slash cutscene happens, and it zooms in on this particle right here and cuts it open. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, there you go. There's how that works. I feel like we're doing a what's inside video, but on the Strongest Battlegrounds. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list, which I'm about to make more KJ fans, because if you didn't already know, I'm gonna make this short for those of you who did know about this, but if you donate enough on this leaderboard here, you actually get access to the quote-unquote admin character. It's KJ. They're wanting KJ. So these people are paying thousands and thousands of dollars. I think this is like $45,000 that this guy paid just to get access to KJ. That's insane. And we're all about to get access to it soon as well. So I can't wait for it. It should be coming out like next week that we all get access to KJ for a period of time. So it's gonna be fun to get to play as KJ finally, dude. Kids are like frothing at the mouth wanting KJ. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the fifth item on our list, which is that you can cancel Cosmic Strike with Grand Slam. Okay, Sebra, what do you mean by that? Well, okay, this this is something that one of my viewers told me. So let's go ahead and see if this works. All right, guys. So right here, I got one of my viewers. He's using Metal Bat. I'm using Tatsumaki, and we're going to go ahead and try this out right now. So here we go. I'm going to use Cosmic Strike in 3, 2, 1. I'm up in the air. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this actually works, bro. That's crazy. So yeah, as you can see, he was able to cancel my Cosmic Strike with Grand Slam. So if you ever see a Tatsumaki absolutely abusing their power and using Cosmic Strike, you can now get it, like you can cancel them if you're using Metal Bat, which is pretty cool. All right, guys. So for the 6th item on our list, I'm also going to need this guy's help again, because the 6th item on our list that so many people miss and absolutely rage about is the fact that literally nothing can counter Final Hunt. Like, watch this, okay? I just activated Death Counter. Yo, go ahead and try using Final Hunt on me, bro. Yeah, nothing counters it, bro. Like, Death Counter of all things, dude. Death Counter can't even counter it, bro. Yeah, that's kind of the most annoying feature in all of the Strongest Battlegrounds when you're playing ranked and your opponent is Garu and they have ultimate and you don't. Sorry. I'm reliving my traumas, bro. I'm a Saitama main. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the 7th item on our list, which is that, you know, most people know that you can counter with Praise Peril and Split Second Counter. I mean, those things literally are just the counters of the game. But did you know that you can also counter using Home Run? Yeah, that's right. Let me go ahead and show you. All right, here we go, bro. Whenever you're ready, send a projectile my way and I will counter it with Home Run. Here we go. He sent it. Oh, okay. That was a fluke. You didn't see that? All right, go ahead and try again. That didn't happen. Go ahead. 3rd time's the charm. Yes, sir. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, I was able to hit it back at him and actually do damage. Now I have no damage enabled right now, so it didn't actually do any damage, but in a real server it would. So just remember that that's something else you can do. And yeah, guys, number 8 is something that maybe even fewer people know about, which is that you can also counter certain projectiles with shove. Here, let me go ahead and show you. So he's gonna use a projectile with Sonic, and as you can see, I can do shove to counter it. Here, let's go ahead and do it right now. Boom, and then oh, whoops, that didn't happen. Let's try again. Boom, and then I can hit it back, and yeah, as you can see, it does damage to him. Pretty cool. Very hard to hit, but you know, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. And once you learn that skill, dude, it's so OP. Anyways, let's move on to number 9, which is something that truly needs to be appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a grand total of 291 emotes in this game. That's right, 291 emotes. I don't even have them all. Like, I just gave up on getting them. So yeah, guys, literally, these emotes have all been made by just these contributors and animators that work on the game, and they've literally made 291 of these. That needs to be appreciated, especially the weightlifting emote, because not to brag, but I kind of got this emote added to the game. You can go watch my videos about how I got this added if you want, but yeah, guys, as you can see, this is just one of the 291, and all of these emotes are so high quality, dude. They absolutely went crazy on these emotes. But guys, let's say that you didn't want to play the game to get new emotes and you just wanted to buy them. Well, that'll cost you around $100. Yeah, that's right. It costs nearly $100 to purchase all the emotes. That's more expensive than all the other game passes combined, bro. So yeah, pretty crazy that there's that many emotes. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have like 1,000 emotes in the game and I'll do a video where I purchase them all. Who knows? Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list, which is number 11. And yeah, guys, number 11, which says that you can stop Atomic Samurai Sunset by hitting him before he slams his katana into the ground. That was a mouthful, so let me go ahead and just show you what this means. Okay, so as you can see, he's gonna go ahead and pop his ultimate, and then we're gonna see what we can do here. All right, so basically, yeah, whenever he triggers this move right here, you know, the big crazy nuclear one, there's something that you can actually do. It seems totally uncounterable, but here, if you want to actually do that move one more time, I can go ahead and show the viewers. You can literally just punch him. You can just punch him while he uses it, and like literally, you can punch him at any point in that move until he slams his like katana into the ground. So if you want to do the move one more time, as you can see, you can counter him at any point right now until here. Here is where you can no longer counter him, but every point before that, you can literally just walk up and just like, boop, and he can't use his move anymore. It's so crazy. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the 12th item on our list, which has to do with the duels lobby. And guys, for whatever reason, it's not doing it in this server. What the Sigma? Hang on, guys. Let me try joining another server randomly. Oh yeah, here we go. So as you can see right here, guys, randomly sometimes these lanterns swing from side to side. And I've literally never seen this until recently, so maybe I'm just unobservant, but I'm pretty sure that this is something new and it might even be intentional. The lanterns can now swing from side to side and it looks pretty cool. Just kind of like adds to the game, you know, this little small little thing that pretty much every single person ever has missed. So yeah, guys, if you noticed that, I don't know, you're cool. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list, which is number 13. And guys, number 13 is that all of Suryu's moves can be countered, including his ult moves. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, this is crazy. Hang on, let me just show you. So yeah, guys, as you can see right here, I got my friend back, and yeah, basically, I'm gonna use Rising Fist. So yeah, just go ahead and just like spam Praise Peril. And so yeah, as you can see, he's gonna spam Praise Peril. And yeah, Rising Fist, that's an ultimate move for Suryu. Doesn't work. Okay, but you know, that's just one move. That's just one move. Let's try Twin Fangs. Oh, I think I hit him at the worst possible time. Hang on, chat. Let's try that one again. Okay, go ahead and use that move again. What the? Okay, hang on. Hold, please. All right, guys. I think I'm literally just hitting him between his moves. So let's go ahead and try this again. Try using Praise Peril again. Oh my gosh, chat. This is the worst possible timing. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Finally. Oh my gosh, that was the worst demonstration ever. But yeah, as you can see, I used Twin Fangs and he was able to counter it. But you know, that's just two moves. You know, there's still one more move, right? Earth Splitting Strike. Probably the most powerful move in the entire game. Well, not the most powerful. That would probably be like Death Counter or like one of Gojo's moves, but you know what I mean. It's insanely powerful and it's one of the biggest cutscenes in the entire game, right? So in theory, this shouldn't be counterable, right? Oh, whoops. I need to be farther back. Yeah, let me go ahead and demonstrate this. Go ahead and hit Praise Peril. Oh no. He did not use Praise Peril. Oh no. Oh, that was my bad. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so he's just gonna use Praise Peril over and over, and then I'm gonna use this move. And yeah, as you can see, he literally flings all the way over to me just to counter me, bro. Like, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Why can't you counter that? Bro, the TSB devs gotta stop letting counters just counter literally everything, bro. Like, that move should not be counterable. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree. All right, guys, next up, number 14 on our list is that if you become a YouTuber for the Strongest Battlegrounds, you get an in-game title. And you might be like, well, Seabra, you don't have an in-game title. What do you mean, bro? Well, let me go ahead and show you. So if I go up to the cosmetics tab here, and I don't go to auras or accessories, but I go to titles right here, as you can see, I literally have the title bruh. And this was added a couple updates ago. You know, I guess the owner just wanted to give thanks to the content creators of the game. And so yeah, now we have these titles that other people can see. Now, unfortunately, for whatever reason, you can't see your own title. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. I think it would be cool if we could see our own titles above our heads, because that's the thing. Like, most people, whenever you're watching a YouTuber's video, you wouldn't know that they had a title because you can't see their title. But to other players in the server, this title is visible and it's pretty cool. Anyways, let's move on to the 15th item on our list, which is that if you hide the map, it doesn't hide the water. Now, guys, this has actually been improved. I'll show you what it used to do, but let me just go ahead and show you this first. So yeah, let me just go up into the air real quick. And yeah, as you can see, the water is over here. Let me just hit the hide map button. And yeah, as you can see, as soon as I hide the map, guys, there's like still a couple things that remain. You know, you've got whatever the heck this is, and then you've got another one of whatever the heck this is. And then over here, you've got the leaderboards. But can I just ask why? Why is this here? Hello? Why does the water come down to the side like that, bro? That's weird. So yeah, guys, there you go. Something that otherwise you would never see. The water. What the water actually looks like behind that cliff. It's weird, guys. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the 16th item on our list, which is actually something that's underneath the map. So we're gonna go into free cam. Now, I've discussed this smoke right here before, but previously the smoke didn't have this part inside of it. As of recent, the developers added this part right here. It's like a purple part, I guess. I don't know what color is this? Is this like gray? Dude, I don't even know what color this is, but yeah, as you can see, there's a part here now and we can actually see it. And yeah, I don't know. I think that these random little things that are under the map are just so fascinating, and I just want to keep showcasing them to you guys because they keep changing. Like, every single update, new things just keep changing. It's pretty funny. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the 17th item on our list, which is going to require me to switch to Destructive Cyborg. So let me just reset my character real quick. All right, here we go. I'm using Destructive Cyborg, and I'm just gonna fly myself again. Guys, number 17 on our list says that if you like are flying and you use Blitz Shot, you do a trick shot. And like, I know that this sounds super weird, but just trust me here, okay? Watch. If I use Blitz Shot right now, as you can see, I turn upside down and shoot the Blitz Shot in like the complete wrong direction. And so yeah, if you ever wanted to like try and hit a trick shot, I guess you could try doing this, because you literally like flip upside down and shoot split shot. It's crazy. So, you know, who knows why this happens, but I think it's one of my favorite things in the entire game. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to number 18 on our list, which yet again is going to require me to switch characters. Over to Metal Bat we go. Because ladies and gentlemen, if I actually activate my Metal Bat ultimate, bada boom, bada bing, as you can see, Metal Bat ultimate right here, this is pretty crazy. So what you can do is, like, let's say that you activate Savage Tornado, right? And then you want to activate, like, let's just say you wanted to cancel out of Savage Tornado, right? I could literally be about to do Savage Tornado and then I hit Death Blow and it cancels it, bro. Isn't this crazy? Hold on, look at this, bro. You can literally be like so far into Savage Tornado and it does not care. Like, I wonder if I'm like in the middle of this move. Okay, so at this point I can't do it, but for the most part, you know, it works too for like Brutal Beatdown. Like, let's say that you're about to do that move. You can literally fake people out and then bait them into Death Blow. Like, it's crazy, especially because they might come up to try to like cancel you out of the move, and then bada bing, bada boom, you hit them with Death Blow and they don't know what happened. So yeah, guys, this is a pretty overpowered strat if you know how to use it. So, you know, I would recommend using it, especially for like ranked and stuff. If you're a Metal Bat main, this is overpowered. And also, if you're in ranked, you know that this is now a possibility for Metal Bat users to be able to do this. So, you know, watch out for it. They can fake you out. Anyways, guys, number 19 on our list is this thing called a Webby Smash. And I think I've talked about this in my videos before, but I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it again because this is a crazy feature. And I don't think it's actually a feature. I think it's a glitch, but it's a pretty awesome glitch, and I want to go ahead and show you guys. So to do this, you're gonna need to be using Garu or Garo, however you want to say it. And then you can just spawn a dummy in to test it out, and then you can obviously do this on real players in a real server. But yeah, as you can see, Lethal Whirlwind Stream. Okay, I messed it up that time. Let me go ahead and try again. So basically what happens is, if you like, as the move flips over, like as you do that little flip on the character, if you can actually hit this rail as you do that, you go flying into the air, and then whenever you throw the opponent at the ground, it actually does more damage than it does otherwise. It's pretty crazy, and you can even combo with it. So let me go ahead and just give this a couple more tries. They don't pay me to be good at the Strongest Battlegrounds. They pay me to make update content and informational content, okay? I am not good at this, chat. Here, next time you see me is the time that I will hit this. All right, here we go. Lethal Whirlwind Stream. Nope. Oh my gosh, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got a little one. Here, let me try and get a bigger one. Oh my gosh, right before the recording, I literally got this. Like, second try. Oh, there we go. That was a slightly bigger one, but still not what I'm wanting. If you don't hit it high enough, then it just doesn't do extra damage. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay, there we go. So guys, if you want to practice this in a private server, just make sure that you position the dummy right here on this line where the leaderboard is. That's what seems to work for me. And then you just go straight at this railing. And yeah, as you can see, whenever it hits them into the ground and it makes these particles right here where it like makes debris on the ground and stuff, that's when you know that it's done extra damage. Let me quickly just turn damage back on, and then I'll spawn in a dummy and we can go ahead and see just how much damage this actually does. So yeah, boom, as you can see right there, 71.5% health. Now look at what happens when I just do this move normally. 82.5. Oh, never mind, 81.5. So it literally does 10% more damage whenever you do it this way. So definitely practice this. I know I will be practicing this. Holy, I messed that up so many times. And yeah, guys, it's the most rewarding feeling when you actually hit it on a public server. Anyways, guys, number 20 on our list, the final item is that you're not subscribed. Yeah, that's right. Did you miss that you're not subscribed? You made it this far. So if you did enjoy the video, or if you learned anything new, consider subscribing down below to let me know that you enjoyed it, and so that you get recommended my content in the future. Starting off with number 1, which was actually added pretty recently, and I'll just show it to you. So as you can see, I can actually hit a dummy into a tree, and look, all of these particles will fall down from the tree afterwards. It's a really small addition, but as you can see, it just adds some flair to the game, and most people don't even realize that it exists. All right, coming in at number 2 is an absolute crowd favorite, and it has to do with none other than Gojo. Let me know if you see anything strange with this footage. Still not seeing it? Well, let me show you what's different. See, with Saitama's M1s, as you can see, they're pretty fluent, but if you look at Gojo's M1s, they're like significantly faster at certain points. Like, they sort of like speed forward halfway through. I don't know, I just thought that that was a pretty cool addition. But yeah, moving on to our third item on this list is something that the developers actually didn't mean to add to the game. Let me show you. So basically, if I fly above the map and I come over here, you'll begin to actually see something down here. And if we actually come down to it, you can see that it's Genos' arms. Yeah, as you can see, literally his arms are just chilling out here, along with whatever this is, this like wind particle thing. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that these are out here. Let me know in the comments why you guys think that these are here. All right, next up, coming in at number 4 on our list is a pretty small feature, but it's a beautiful feature. As you can see, I'm in a private server right now. And if I go to duels, as you can see, I'm in duels right now. And then I go up to exit duels in the top left. As you can see, whenever it teleports me back, it's actually going to put me literally back in my private server, which is pretty awesome. Which I don't know why, but I love that feature so much. It's small quality of life things like that. But you know what's not a small feature? Number 5 on our list. But it's still one that so many people miss. I'm about to blow your mind. Watch this. M1 and then boom, I can dash instantly and it hits them back. Did you know that you could do that? Like, we all know that you can like just hold M1s and then your opponent goes backwards. We all know that you can uppercut an opponent, and we all know that you can down slam an opponent. But hardly anyone is aware that you can actually push your opponent backwards. So yeah, all you have to do is just do 3 M1s and then instantly dash after your third M1 and they go flying backwards. Just be careful not to wait too long or you'll just dash past them like that. But that feature is so useful, especially if you're playing in a team, because you can push the dummy back to your opponent. All right, next up, number 6 on our list actually has to do with a move, specifically a move for Hero Hunter. And you might have actually heard of this because it went viral a couple months back. This is called the Webby Smash, and it definitely takes a couple tries to get it right, but once you get it right, you go flying into the air. But what you do midair is what makes this so overpowered. Here, let me see if I can get a Webby Smash real quick. So basically, you have to use Lethal Whirlwind Stream on a dummy, and then you do that. You have to time it correctly so that you hit the rail with the dummy, like, as it starts spinning. It's hard to explain, but I made a whole tutorial on it if you want to go check it out. But as you saw there, I actually did a variant of Lethal Whirlwind Stream, and I chucked the opponent at the ground. And as you saw, that did 28% of the opponent's health. For reference, the default Lethal Whirlwind Stream only does 18%. So this move is insanely overpowered. And if you can get really good at Webby Smashes, it can be the perfect finisher to any Hero Hunter combo. All right, so moving on to number 7. And I am almost positive that you didn't know that this was in the game. But to get to it, we actually have to fly pretty far. So yeah, I just gotta fly over to it real quick. And when I said that this was really far out, I meant it. It's gonna take quite a few minutes of flying. All right, I'm starting to see it just barely in the distance. All right, here we go. I made it. Just for reference, we're so far away from the map now that you literally cannot see the map anywhere. But yeah, now that we're here, I can actually show you what's inside of this box. But since I can't actually get my character in there, I'm gonna use something that you might not have known were in private servers. And this is actually our 8th item on the list, which is free cam. If you're in a private server, whether you own it or not, if you use the keybind Shift P, then you actually go into free cam. And most people don't know that this exists. But yeah, without further ado, let's go back to our 7th item on the list, which is that the death counter cutscene is actually inside this box. Yep, I bet you didn't see that coming. Look at this. So every time that you get death countered, you're actually getting teleported thousands and thousands of studs away from the map. And it puts you in this box. And yeah, you can actually like stand on top of the box and stuff. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and most people have no clue that this is out here. So yeah, now that we're back in the main map, I can tell you about the 9th item on our list, which is the fact that Atomic Samurai actually has a hidden ability. Now, I made a whole video on this if you want to go check it out, but I'll quickly cover it in this video. So basically, if you get a kill with the first or second move of Atomic Samurai, then look, you actually get no cooldown on the other moves. So look, I just used that one, and then boom, I can use it again. And this also works with the second move. So let me show you real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna get a finisher with this, and now watch this. As you can see, I have no cooldown disabled, and watch, boom, I can use Quick Slice, boom, Quick Slice, and then book, I can use Quick Slice again. It's pretty overpowered, and this makes it super easy to do like combos and stuff. Because for example, I'm able to use like Pinpoint Cut and then chase them forward, maybe hit some M1s, and then do a Quick Slice, and then do a Pinpoint Cut again, and then hit them forward, dash to the side, you know, maybe do Atmos Cleave into the air. Like, the possibilities are endless for combos. That was a really bad combo, but you get the gist. And yeah, that is a super overpowered ability. All right, so that brings us on to our 10th item on the list, which once again brings us back to a crowd favorite, Gojo. So as I'm sure you're aware, if you use like red on a trash can or something, it blows it up. Same thing for Erase. As you can see, the trash can got annihilated. I don't even know where it went. And same thing for Attract. As you can see, it just sucks up the trash can and it's gone forever. But there's one move for Gojo that trash cans can sustain, and it is the original blue move. As you can see, trash cans are completely invincible to that Gojo move. Now, just for reference, if you did this on a player, yeah, it would not have similar results. Now, just for reference, if you did this on a player, you would not have similar results for sure. Yeah, the player would be a little bit dead. But I guess trash cans are stronger than players or something, because this is the one Gojo move that cannot destroy any scenery in the entire map. The more you know. And speaking of the more you know, there's something that you should know before you use Genos. And it's actually the 11th item on our list. And I'll just show it to you. Watch this. If I use Blitz Shot, look what it's gonna do. Did you see it? Watch, watch, watch. Watch again. That's not where I aimed. Here, one more time. As you can see, it actually curved. This is because Blitz Shot will actually curve to hit opponents. Whether your opponent is a tree or a player, Blitz Shot actually curves to hit the opponent. I guess this is for like mobile players, maybe to make it like easier to hit opponents distance or something. I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. And a lot of players actually do not like this, but you'll have to let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Anyways, that brings us on to our 12th item on the list. And this actually has to do with the duels lobby. So let me quickly teleport over there to show you guys. And this is something that pretty much nobody notices, but it needs to be fixed. Because when you do notice it, it's terrible. And it's the fact that there's no settings menu in the duels lobby. Look, it's gone. There's no settings menu at all. And let's say that you win a 1v1 or something, and you're teleported back to the ranked lobby, and you had like bet on a game pass or something, like whoever wins gets a game pass. Yeah, you can't gift game passes. You'll have to go back to the primary game, gift them, and then come back. So yeah, hopefully they'll fix this soon and add game pass gifting and settings and all the things to the duels lobby. So yeah, I think that we can all agree that that is not a very good thing. But I think that we can also all agree that this next one is a good thing. And it has to do with the fly command. You see, if you're flying and you press shift, you actually fly faster. See, without shift, and then this is with shift. Without. Without. There's a pretty noticeable difference. And I literally never see people using this when flying. So now you know. All right, so our 14th item on our list actually requires 2 players. And it has to do with Hero Hunter. Basically, you can actually praise peril. Let me show you what I mean. So my friend here is going to use praise peril on this attacking dummy. And then while he's using praise peril, I can actually come in and I can use praise peril and praise peril both of them. That's a lot of praise peril, but it'll make more sense whenever I show you. Okay, so here we go. He's using praise peril, and then I can actually come in and use praise peril on his praise peril. Anyways, that's enough praise peril for today. Let's move on to our 15th item on our list, which is that if 2 players use Metal Bat's third move at the same time, they actually intersect midair, and one of them actually wins. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. Whenever I say go, we're both gonna activate the third move at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. And boom, as you can see, I actually hit him in the middle of the air and I hit him down. All right, I'll show you guys that one more time. All right, when I say go, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, bro, that was crazy. So yeah, next time that you're fighting another Metal Bat, be sure to try that out. All right, so let's move on to our 16th item on the list, which is once again going to require us to switch over to Hero Hunter, which for this, I'm going to be using Hero Hunter, but you can actually do this with any of the characters in the game. So yeah, what you have to do for this is you have to enable no stun. Then it's as simple as pressing Give Awakening and then pressing G, and then just pressing Give Awakening again and press G, and just keep spamming this repeatedly. I'll only do it for a couple seconds so that I don't crash my game completely, but as you can see, whenever I actually finish doing that, you can see something pretty crazy is gonna happen to the game. Yeah, my game is just a little bit frozen. I'm not getting the best frames per second right now, actually. Yeah, so as you can see, it's gonna do this, whatever you call this, and after a couple seconds, I should be able to see again. Hang on, give it just a second. Okay, here we go. Boom. As you can see, it did this, whatever you call this, and this actually looks pretty cool. And yeah, my effects are completely bugged on my character. And yeah, once again, you can do this with any character. So let me just do it with Genos real quick just to prove the point. So as you can see, it's gonna do this. There's gonna be like 40 times more effects and it's gonna look like that. And then you get all these moves at the bottom of your screen too. Anyways, this brings us on to our 17th item on the list, which once again has to do with Garu. So if I actually activate my awakening again, look at this. As you can see, I'm actually running faster now. So yeah, whenever you're using Garu's ultimate, you actually have a speed boost. It's not super noticeable, but it's really helpful if you're trying to catch runners. And a lot of people actually don't know that this is in the game. So now you know, and you have some knowledge that your opponents don't. Anyways, this brings us on to our 18th item on the list, which actually has to do with finishers only. As you can see, normally whenever I do 4M1s, it does 14% of my opponent's health. But when I enable finishers only, all of that changes. As you can see, rather than 14%, it does 2%, and it continues doing 2%. In fact, that time it did 1% for 4M1s. It's pretty crazy how many times you have to hit the opponent before you actually kill them. So yeah, I definitely would not suggest using M1s whenever finishers only is enabled. But yeah, this brings us on to our 19th item on the list. And to demonstrate this one, I've actually got to get a friend in here. All right, so right here, I've got my friend. And as you can see, he's in a super small body package. And he pretty much blends in with the ground too. So this avatar is a little bit pay to win. But as you can see, if I go up into my settings, I can actually press remove packages. And just like that, it actually converts his body on my screen back to its original state. And now I can actually see it and I can actually like destroy him. Anyways, this brings us on to our 20th and final final item on our list. And this one is that a lot of people miss that they're not subscribed to my channel. So if you haven't already, or even if you think you are, make sure to check down below to make sure that you don't miss it. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first item on our list. And guys, this one is actually breaking news. And I don't think I've seen anyone talking about this yet. If we come into the Discord server, as you can see right here, the owner of the game said this today: I'm back from my family travels. The development grind starts now. Might do an update on a non-weekend since it's winter break for some. So yeah, guys, did you miss this? Because we now know that we're most likely going to be getting an update like any day now. Like it could literally be any day, because usually they upload updates on like a weekend, but now it's just gonna be a surprise. It's just gonna come at a random day. I'm really excited to see what they add. There was a lot of speculation saying that it was gonna come out on like Christmas or something, but nah, they're releasing it before Christmas for sure. We know that we're getting an update during winter break at least, which is really exciting. Also, guys, sorry that I still sound like this. I sound a little bit sick still. It's because I am still sick. But anyways, that's not why you came to this video. So let's go ahead and move on to the second item on our list, which at this point is a bit of a channel meme. Guys, the owner changed his Discord username again. Gumlava12? Guys, how many more usernames is he gonna go through? Now, here's the thing. I was fully expecting the owner to change his name again. I missed it at first, but I was expecting it to happen. But there is something else that I missed, and it's the third item on our list. And it also has to do with the owner changing his name, but not on Discord. Let me show you guys. So if we come onto the Strongest Battlegrounds game page and we go to the group right here, and then we click on the owner of the group, Fresh French Fries, as you can see, looks like a pretty normal Roblox account, right? Until you look at previous usernames. Yeah, there's a couple usernames there, right? Here, let me just scroll down a little bit and then show you even more of the list. Okay, wow, yeah, that's a lot of usernames. Okay, here, let me zoom the page out all the way and show you the list again. It still goes past the bottom of the page. Guys, that is so many usernames. And I actually managed to get a list of every single one of the usernames that he's had on Roblox. And guys, here it is right here. As you can see, there are 352 usernames here. Now, I bet you missed that. And guys, you gotta remember, every time that he changes his username, it costs 1,000 Robux. So he spent 352,000 Robux just buying username changes. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty crazy. And it's something that hardly anyone actually knows. And if we actually take the Roblox DevX rate and we multiply it by how much Robux he's spent on username changes, then those usernames are worth 1,232 US dollars. You know, everyone has their thing. Anyways, guys, I think it's time that we move on to the fourth item on our list. I'm going a little bit slow here, okay? I gotta speed it up. So for the fourth item on our list, it actually has to do with private servers. So if you come into the settings menu in the top left and you scroll down a little bit, you'll come to this map section on the board right here. What you want to do is you want to press remove walls. And guys, as you can see, when you remove the walls, the snow just stays here. It kind of looks like a bird flying through the sky. But yeah, I don't think snow is supposed to do that. Hang on, I wonder, can I collide with it? Oh my gosh, I can. Oh wait, what? It's got like a barrier on it. Bro, what? I'm walking on air. Bro, how am I doing this? What? I mean, obviously I know how I'm doing it, but why does it work? All right, there you go. There's the fourth item on our list. Anyways, let me refresh the server real quick. Did you know that you could do that? You could, like, if you're in a private server, you can just open this settings menu, scroll all the way to the bottom and hit this refresh server button. It's pretty useful. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the sixth item on our list, which is that you can get death countered by multiple people at once. Now, to do this, I'm gonna have to get some friends in here. So give me just a second. All right, I'm here with my two friends, and here in just a second, I'm gonna have them both activate death counter, and then I'm gonna use blitz shot. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Yes? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you guys activate death counter. Use that first move. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use blitz shot now. Here we go. And as you can see, they are both death countering me at the same time. It's pretty crazy. I honestly had no clue that this was even in the game until pretty recently. And yeah, I have no clue why that works. But yeah, there you go. In case you didn't know that, death counter is even more unfair now. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the seventh item on our list, which is that foul ball actually has infinite range. And you're probably thinking, no, it definitely definitely doesn't, but trust me, it does. I'll show you. Okay, so I just got my ult account in here, and as you can see, my ult account is all the way up there on the cliff. They're all the way up there with Metal Bat. And essentially, my ult is gonna do the foul ball move. And oh no, wait, it fell off the cliff. Sorry, I forgot that it moves forward. Take two. Okay, so there's my ult all the way up there on the cliff. And here we go. Now they're gonna use foul ball. As you can see, it flies all the way off the cliff and it hit over here. Now, guys, as you saw there, whenever the account actually used the move, as you can see, the rock disappears before it hits the ground. But as you can see, if I actually stand here and I wait for this rock to hit, even though it disappears, it's actually still going to hit me. And it will do this for an infinite range. So yeah, even though it doesn't look infinite, it actually is totally infinite. And honestly, guys, this looks so ominous just seeing a massive rock flying towards you and then getting hit out of nowhere. I'm definitely gonna have to use this to troll in some public servers. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the 8th item on our list, which is that whenever you get a finisher with Genos, it actually resets all of your moves. So let's say I start comboing the dummy, dash forward, hit 3 M1s, you know, go for machine gun blows, the usual. As you can see, I've got quite a few moves on cooldown, and then as soon as I get this finisher, all of my moves are instantly going to be usable again, which is pretty insane. And guys, honestly, I don't main Genos. I hardly use it like ever, but this honestly makes the character much more appealing for use. Maybe not for ranked though, considering that this doesn't really have too much of a use in a ranked match. But in public servers, I could see this being useful. But you know what isn't useful? The 9th item on our list, because it has to do with Gojo. And to show you guys this one, I once again have to get my alt account in here. Hold please. Okay, so I've got my alt account right here in game, and it is holding a trash can, making it look easy too, one-handed. Wow. But yeah, guys, if I actually have my alt account throw the trash can at me, oh wait, I was too close, hang on. All right, here we go. If I actually have my alt account throw this trash can at me, as you can see, Gojo actually deflects it back. Now, this doesn't actually do any damage to the opponent, but I thought that it was pretty funny. And honestly, I think it should do damage. Petition for it to do damage, because honestly, I think that would be super cool. Anyways, without further ado, let's go on to the 10th item on our list. And this one is honestly kind of strange. If I spawn in a kill wall, or a kill brick, whatever you want to call it, as you can see, whenever I go into it, I die. But something weird happens when I try and push the dummy into it. Look what happens whenever I push the dummy into the wall. As you can see, it goes right through. Look, the dummy is inside of the wall right now. Oh wait, oh no, I died. But as you can see, the dummy is not dying. First it was blocking, then it was attacking, then it was talking. Now it's literally being invincible. Guys, the dummy is taking over the strongest battlegrounds. Maybe that's what the boss fights are gonna be when they add them. You just fight the weakest dummy in its true form. Anyways, guys, this next one actually might be one that you guys do know, but it's something that a lot of people surprisingly don't know about. And that is that if you disable infinity on Gojo and then use the 4th move, as you can see, you actually get the original blue move back, which is pretty cool. I do have to wonder if they're gonna fill in the other 2 moves though. I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, and our 12th item on the list is that you can actually enable free cam. So if you're on PC, you can press shift and then press P on your keyboard. And as you can see, I'm literally in free cam, which is super cool. Unfortunately, you can't use this on mobile, but it's still pretty cool that you can use it on PC. Anyways, guys, the 13th item on our list is that a lot of people miss that they're not subscribed. So even if you think that you are, make sure to check down below and make sure that you're subscribed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first item on this list, which is perfect blocking. Now, this is something I've talked about quite a lot on my channel recently, so if you already know about this, feel free to skip ahead. But it's only really been popularized recently, so I want to go ahead and talk about it. All right, so right here, I've got my alt account, and basically the way that perfect blocking works is instead of just holding down block and then letting your opponent hit you like this, like this. Hello, why is it not working? Oh, what, bro, what? The moment I stop blocking. But yeah, guys, the idea is as your opponent punches you, that's when you want to block. And see, now that I've done that, I'm now holding on to a perfect block. So typically the first M1 does 3% of your opponent's health, but now that I'm holding on to a perfect block, whenever I do a punch, it's now going to do 3 times that, which is pretty sick. But guys, this actually gets way cooler because as of the most recent update, we actually have a new type of perfect block. This is called Black Flash, and let me just go ahead and see if I can do it super quick. Yep, there it is. That's Black Flash, and it's the result of timing your perfect block literally perfectly. It's insane how difficult it is to time this correctly, but yeah, there we go. And that does like 6 times more damage than just a normal M1. So if you're not already using that, start using it because my gosh, it's overpowered. Oh yeah, Black Flash was the second item on our list, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that. Anyways, guys, moving on to the 3rd item on our list. And this one is not one that I've wanted to test, okay? But I have to, all right? Take my money. As you can see, it works normally normal most of the time, right? But there's a glitch in the game right now that a few players have been discovering where if you actually use this emote, there's a slight chance that you'll fly into the distance. See if I can do it here. Okay, well, I can't actually make it work right now. The owner confirmed that it's not patched and he doesn't know how to patch it. And I've seen bug ports like 10 minutes ago saying that this is still in the game. So I don't know why it's not working for me. But I mean, as you can see from my video right here from a couple days ago, yeah, it just completely flings you and completely breaks the game. So use the take my money emote with caution. I think I'm just getting really lucky right now and it's just not working for whatever reason, but I know it's still broken. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next item on our list. And this one is pretty interesting and it's still pretty new. To do this, I'm gonna have to switch over to Deadly Ninja. So for this fourth item on our list, I'm gonna enable 10 times attack speed multiplier, no cooldown, no stun, and I'm gonna set gravity to 0 to get myself up here. All right, here we go. I'm up here now. And so all that I have to do is just spam flash strike. This is, as far as I know, the absolute fastest way to move in the entire game. I've never seen anyone find a faster method, but that's not what this fourth item is, guys. In fact, you still haven't even seen what the fourth item is, but you're about to. In fact, you can see it in the distance. Now, a lot of you watching my channel probably already know about this, or at least you know about this box right here, but most people don't know about this part yet. But here, I'll tour the box really quickly. So there's this black box over here. And if we come inside of this box, this is actually where death counter happens. So whenever the death counter animation happens and, you know, the fist is like flying right at your face, yeah, you're actually right here, which is pretty cool. And then next up is this thing over here. Now, yeah, from a distance, you might be able to tell what this is already. But yeah, guys, as you can see right here, this is actually that one Atomic Samurai ultimate move. Honestly, I'm blanking on what it's called right now. But yeah, here's the little blade that like slices through everything. It's pretty cool. Something interesting to look at there. Anyways, let's head back to the map for number 5 on our list, which is that the game has jump fatigue for some reason. Well, that's almost what this myth is. Basically, in the game, if you jump for too long, then for whatever reason, and I don't know why they added this to the game. It doesn't really make sense for the Strongest Battlegrounds, but yeah, as you can see, I'm barely jumping now. But as from one of the most recent updates, they actually enabled this like new feature, no fatigue, where you can just jump infinitely and never get tired. That's pretty much it. A lot of people probably actually already know about that one, but for the people that don't, kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. When I did this video on Zoe, I said the same thing, and I was like, well, that would be, you know, something interesting to throw in here. But yeah, guys, for number 6 on our list, it actually has to do with the leaderboards. And to show this to you, I have to rejoin the game. All right, back in the game, it's gonna take a little while for this to actually happen. But yeah, as you can see, there's no leaderboards right now. But you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna stand here and talk to you about number 7. And this is the fact that Gojo has something that none of the other players have. Okay, so look at this. All right, I'm gonna spawn in as Gojo. And did you notice it? Did you notice anything different? Here, I'll spawn in as Saitama. I'll spawn in as Hero Hunter. Spawn in as Cyborg, Sonic, Brutal Demon, Blade Master, even Tatsumaki. Do you guys notice the difference? Gojo is the only character in the entire game that doesn't have a spawn in animation, which I thought was kind of interesting. But you know what's even more interesting? Number 8 on our list. To show you this one, I'm gonna have to place in a wall. Here we go, placing a wall with build mode. Oh, there we go. Look, see, it's the donation leaderboards and current champions leaderboards rising out of the ground. Yeah, back to 6 on the list. These things rise out of the ground now, whereas before they just like flash off and then back on whenever they were like refreshing. So nice change. I like it. Anyways, spawn in a dummy. Let's go ahead and do a wall combo. So guys, do you notice anything? Do you notice anything maybe different or maybe the same? Here, you'll understand in a second. I'll show you one more time. This is Gojo's wall combo, okay? For one, it does like barely any damage, okay? Like 26% of the opponent's health, that's not great, especially with 4 M1s. Now, let me go ahead and switch to Hero Hunter. Spawn in a dummy and then do Hero Hunter's wall combo. Oh, I messed it up. I said do Hero Hunter's wall combo. Here we go. So yeah, do you guys notice anything? Anything familiar? Similar? Maybe? Maybe it's the fact that Gojo and Garu's wall combos are the exact same thing. Yeah, guys, I'm not kidding. Gojo's wall combo is just Garu's wall combo without any of Garu's like effects. for the hands. So that's kind of weird. I am hoping that eventually Gojo will get his own really cool wall combo, but we'll see. All right, guys, next up, number 9 is something that I can guarantee 95% of you do not know about, unless you've watched my videos in the past. And this is that the Strongest Battlegrounds has a second Discord server. That's right. You know how there's like Yielding Arts? That's where they post all the updates, everything like that. Well, there's another one. They post the update logs here too. It's got an announcements channel, and it's actually got a pretty active community in it now. To show you this, I need to start at the Strongest Battlegrounds game page and then go to the Yielding Arts group. Now, as you can see, the announcements look a little bit new. Well, if you scroll down a little bit more, it says join the community right here. Now, of course, we've still got the Discord server right here, but if we click view on this, it's actually going to take us over to Gilded. Now, we're inside of Gilded now, and as you can see, guys, the Strongest Battlegrounds has a Gilded server. Now, do they really use it that much? No. But as you can see, there's actually a super active forum on here of players posting things and talking and posting weird chicken nugget Roblox man face dancing videos for some reason. Hang on, who messaged me? Hi, can you answer me? Bro, we're on like Walmart Discord right now. What do you mean? But yeah, if you don't have Discord, but you have Roblox and you're over 13, you already have a Gilded account because you can literally just make a Gilded account that's linked directly to your Roblox account. As you can see, all these people have their Roblox profile picture set as their Gilded. But yeah, it's literally an entire second server for the Strongest Battlegrounds that like nobody actually talks about. So go give it a look. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, guys, moving on, this is going to have to do with the leaderboards. And that is that the top donator, okay, not the top donator this month, but the top donator ever, IMED 2004. This person who donated 2,345,678 Robux actually is the person that uploaded the Strongest Egg. Let's head into Yielding Arts and go over to the store. So yeah, as you can see right here, the Strongest Egg, this was made by Yielding Arts. And holy, it's actually on sale for 600 Robux now. Egg Hunt had a massive profit. Oh my gosh. Yo, if anyone wants the 4,793rd serial number, hit me up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't do trading. But as you can see, there are serial numbers for this item. That's going to become very important in just 1 second, okay? So let's go ahead and let's go right here into the group, actually. And as you can see, there's a few ranks in the group. There's a player rank, obviously, but then the second rank is upload. And as you can see, it's IMED. Now, Mr. IMED here, IMED has something very special. IMED has UGC access. Let's see, is his inventory public? Let's see. Hello? Where is it, bro? What? Okay, well, nothing's loading now, actually. Well, IMAD has like the first or second serial number of that item. And with his UGC access, he uploaded the item to the Yielding Arts group. So IMAD is not only the top donator, but he is also the person that uploaded the Strongest Egg to the group for Yielding Arts. Without him, there never would have been an egg hunt. So he's incredibly generous in numerous ways to the Strongest Battlegrounds. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing on this list. This is the 11th item on our list. And to do this one, we're gonna have to go over to duels, but we're not gonna actually go into a lobby. All that we gotta do is hit B on our keyboard and hold wait. Okay, well, guys, okay, hang on. As of like 2 days ago, this emote thing was still from like several months ago. The emote wheel hadn't been updated in months. And that's what I was going to show you, but I messaged the owner about it. Yeah, right here. I messaged the owner about it, and the owner literally never responded. But I guess he saw it because he fixed it, which is great. So, okay, never mind. That's not something that you missed. Or maybe you did. Maybe you missed it in the past, but now it's fixed, which is really embarrassing. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and go back into the game. Starting off with number 1, which actually has to do with Saitama, or at least that's what I'm going to be using for it. I think you can actually do this with a couple of other moves too. But yeah, as you can see, if I hit a player into a tree, oh darn it, I missed. Let me try again. Here we go. If I hit a player into a tree, as you can see, some particles actually come off of the tree. This is an addition that most people definitely don't notice. And usually what would happen here is some leaves would fall down from the tree. But ever since they updated the map to be Christmas themed and the trees are made of snow, they actually took the time to remove that feature so leaves no longer fall from the trees. Pretty cool, right? And most people completely overlook this while they're in the middle of combat. And guys, that is just one of 15 items on this list that I'm going to be covering in today's video. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's get into the second item on our list. And this actually has to do with the map. Here, let me show you. If we come this way, you can see that there's a snowman over here. Now, guys, most of the fighting happens in the middle of the map, and it's honestly kind of rare for people to come over here. But as you can see, this snowman is actually a Gojo reference. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that they took the time to add a Gojo reference. Anyways, without further ado, let's move on to the third item on our list, which is something that some people know about and most people do not know about because it is incredibly rare to see it in the game. What if I told you that the dummy can now talk? No, like I'm being serious. Like how players can chat with text bubbles, the dummy can also chat in this way. Here, let me show you. So as you probably know, the dummy sometimes starts doing emotes, but there's one emote specifically that makes the dummy start talking. Here, look at this. As you can see, the dummy was talking in that clip. Here, see it right here? My purpose is an eternity of suffering. Look. Here's another video. As you can see, it says each strike is a reminder. Wait, what did that say? Each strike is a reminder of my purposefulness. So let me know in the comments if you've seen this before. All right, next up on our list, our fourth item once again has to do with something in the map. Here, let me go into free cam. And if we come over here, you can see that this snowman is actually a Saitama reference. He's the Saitama snowman. Once again, just a pretty funny reference. Not really much else to say about it. I guess you could say he's pretty chill. Yeah, people laugh at my jokes a lot, man. All right, moving on to the fifth item on our list, which actually has to do with the one and only Gojo. If you open up the characters menu in the top left and you have Gojo unlocked, you can see that Gojo's name color is actually different from all the other characters. This is a super small difference, but I just thought that it was pretty interesting that the developers had to meticulously add. Anyways, enough about Gojo and having a different name color. Most of you guys probably don't care too much about that, but the next item on our list is something that you definitely should care about because this can actually help you out massively in combat. If you come up to your settings menu in the top left, there's a setting right here called remove packages. Now guys, this is disabled by default, but let's say that someone's using the Skelly body pack and the headless horseman head, just like this. As you can see, I am barely visible. It is super hard for other players to see me, and this avatar is super overpowered because I am a fraction of the size of my original character. But if you turn on the remove packages setting in the top left, then it will actually fix this. Now, this doesn't actually do any changes to your avatar. It only affects other people's avatars, but essentially all it's going to do is it's going to give them the blocky body pack, as opposed to whatever weird stuff they're trying to use on their avatar. Okay, guys, it looks like we're stuck like this for the rest of the video. Oh, well, at least I've still got my cape. I'm just going to look a little bit more like Holy Grail for the rest of the video. Thanks, Roblox, for always having a fully functioning avatar service. Anyways, enough about Roblox. Let's move on to the seventh item on our list, which is yet another setting. And this is actually the fast mode setting. Now, most people just turn this on and just assume that it's going to make their game faster, but hardly anyone actually knows what it does. But today I'm going to pull back the curtain on what this setting actually does, because it actually does more than you might think. So as you can see right here, this is the update logs from whenever fast mode was first added to the game, all the way back in April. This should give you around 20 FPS boost, maybe more, but this isn't guaranteed. So this reduces smoke and debris from ground craters. So like the final hunt, things like that, those are going to be a lot less laggy. It disables the tree leaves swaying. This is a pretty interesting one. So if I actually turn off fast mode and then I restart the server, as you can see, the leaves on the trees actually like move slightly. But as you can see, if I turn fast mode back on, the tree leaves stop swaying. It also reduces the parts from broken models. So if I break a bench or something, it's going to reduce the amount of parts that are used to break that bench. This is really useful for when someone uses table flip or something and wipes out a ton of trees and benches and trash cans all at once. So as you can see, whenever I have fast mode enabled, there's not really going to be anything on the ground. See, as you can see, I finished the move and there's nothing on the ground. And do the exact same move again. As you can see, all across the ground is all of these burn marks. Here it is again. So as you can see, there's burn marks on the ground. And as you can see, my arms are also now steaming. So yeah, I would definitely suggest turning that setting on, regardless of how good your computer is. Anyways, let's move on to the eighth item on our list, which is something that thousands and thousands of people have seen, but I haven't seen a single person comment on it. If you go up to the search bar up here on Roblox and you search up the Strongest Battlegrounds, as you can see, it comes up. But do you notice something different about the logo? They changed the game logo so that it has a Santa Claus hat and so that it has Christmas lights around the edge. I never thought that I would see Metal Bat in a Santa hat. Anyways, let's move on to the ninth item on our list, which is something that I actually talked about a little bit earlier in the video, which is that you can apply custom images to capes. So as you can see, if I come up into the settings menu and I come down here and I press customize VIP cape, it brings up this menu. menu. Now you have to have VIP to be able to use this menu. But yeah, as you can see, you can like change the color of your cape with this color wheel, and you can enter in an ID right here. And essentially this ID is what actually goes on the cape. As you can see, if I enter in this ID and then I hit apply, my boy Rick Astley is gonna be on the back of my cape, and I can walk around rickrolling everybody I see for the rest of eternity. Or as you can see how I've done it here, I can create my own custom cape and apply it to the back of my cape. Right here is the ID for that cape if you want to use it. Now there's plenty of great tutorials out there on the internet on how to actually make your own custom cape and get it added to the game. So I'm not going to explain it all right here, but definitely go check out one of those tutorials if you want to learn how to do this. All right, next up is something that a lot of people don't seem to realize, and that is that each M1 that your character does a different amount of damage. So as you can see, my first M1, it does 3 damage. All right, now let me do my second M1. That also does 3 damage. Now watch, let me do my third M1. As you can see, third M1, and that one did 4 damage. And now if I do my fourth M1, as you can see, that also does 4 damage. The first 2 M1s do 3 damage, and the last 2 M1s do 4 damage, totaling to 14% damage in total. So make sure to use your M1s wisely. All right, guys, for this next one, I think it's time that we head back to Gojo. And this is for our 11th item on our list. See, as you may know, if you use the 4th move, which used to be named Blue, it's now named Attract. But as you can see, if I use this, it's a new move for Gojo. It was added a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, and essentially it was a replacement for the blue move. And it looks pretty cool, but most people thought that they just removed the old blue move, but there's actually a way to get it back. If you actually disable Infinity and then use the 4th move, as you can see, you can use the OG blue move again, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they didn't completely get rid of it, because honestly, this is such a cool thing to have in the game. And yeah, guys, honestly, this is one of my favorite moves in the entire game. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the 12th item on our list, which actually has to do with Atomic Samurai. Now, this is something that I've talked about in a couple of my videos before, but for those of you that don't know about it just yet, I'll just quickly show it to you. So as you can see, if I use like pinpoint cut or something, right, and I get a finisher with it, as you can see, I now get no cooldown on my moves for just a little bit. So as you can see, I just used Atmos Cleave there, and then boom, watch, I can use it instantly again. This is super overpowered because every time that you get a finisher with Atomic Samurai, you actually get this, and it's super, super cool. This means that you can use the same move twice in a combo, which I think is really, really cool. All right, guys, next up on our list, coming in at number 13, is something that you don't need Atomic Samurai for. And this is another thing that I've explained a couple times on this channel, but I still hardly ever see anyone using it. And that is that if you do an M1 and then instantly dash, you actually hit the opponent away. As you can see, if I just tried to dash at the dummy without doing this, I would go right past the dummy. But if I M1 and then instantly dash, as you can see, it actually knocks the dummy back. And what's really cool about this is I can do 3 M1s and then instantly dash, and it knocks the dummy back again. And guys, this does even more damage than M1s does. And you can knock the dummy into other players using this method. All right, guys, for this next one, I'm gonna have to equip Saitama. But guys, if I actually try and do this on a dummy, it's not gonna work. For this next item on our list, the 14th item, I actually have to get a real account in here. So I'm just gonna quickly join on my alt. All right, here I am on my alt account, and real quick, I'm just gonna show you how this works. So as you can see, I just did it right there. Did you notice what happened? See, whenever I hit an account normally, it just knocks them back like that, right? But if I do this, as you can see, it actually knocks them back, and then it stops them. And what I can do with this is I can actually like hit them, do a shove, do the glitch thing, and then actually like catch them like that. So like I could do like consecutive punches and then do a couple M1s and then hit them onto the ground and uppercut. It's pretty overpowered, and there's a lot that you can do with this. So basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to hit them one time, and this is so that they're actually gonna be held in place. It's gonna stun them and prevent them from moving from side to side. And then after the M1, you want to do a shove. So that's M1 and then shove. And then instantly after you do the shove, like halfway through your shove, you want to press M1. So that's M1 shove. And then as you can see, I do more M1s as I'm doing the shove. And you can literally just like spam click. So as you can see, that's shove, and then I'm just spam clicking right now. All right, guys. And one final thing, the 15th item on our list. Now this one is really advanced, and I challenge you to try this one out. Here, I'm going to see if even I can do it real quick, because it's actually really hard. Okay, I almost did it there. Here, let me try again. Oh, there we go. That was it. That was it. Except I did it a little bit too fast. Essentially, the idea of this is that you're actually able to reset your M1s. So here's how it goes. You do one M1 to stall them, open up your emote menu, and then do the other 2 M1s. M1, open the emote menu and do the other 2 M1s. And then after that, you want to side dash in either direction and do the read emote. You want to do this emote as you're side dashing. So read emote as you're side dashing, and then cancel out of that emote. And then you're going to dash forward, and then you can hit them with M1s again.
again. 3 M1s. Here we go. Side dash, read emote, dash forward again. And then as you saw there, I just did it. And guys, that is completely inescapable. So M1, 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 side dash, read, dash forward, and then M1s again. And there's a couple of other emotes that you can do with this. In fact, I'm pretty sure that you can do this with pretty much any emote in the game. Anyways, guys, that's 15 items. One other thing that people miss a lot in the Strongest Battlegrounds is that they're not subscribed to my channel. So make sure to check down below and make sure that you're subscribed to find out about more things like this in the future. Let me know if you learned something new today in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Peace.